2nd of June 2023. In this news flash, I'm going to talk about these imposters. Yes, I call them imposters that have infected women's sport. And who do we have to thank? The feminist retards. This is what they have done to women. I'm a man, and I'm a guy that's got a hell of a lot of respect for women. And I've always admired women. To me, they are the most wonderful creatures on this earth. The fact of the matter is, these feminists have destroyed lives and opportunities for real women. Listen to this. Top scoring trans activist injures female player in women's soccer game. Footage has emerged of an Aussie activist who identifies as a transgender lesbian, Riley Dennis, already hurting an opponent in the New South Wales division, one league match on May 21. Playing for Inter Lions against St George, Riley appears to put a fair tackle into a woman and walk away. However, the injured party supposedly managed only a few meters after half-time before limping off. An investigation into claims that Dennis injured an opponent in March found that there was no issue. Riley is currently the league's leading goal scorer. The leading fucking goal scorer. Look at the cretin. Look at that. That thing calls himself a lesbian with a 5-inch dick. I am beyond angry about these things. This is absolutely an abomination. And the sports administrators need to be taken out onto an open stretch of field, and a pack of Alsatians must be let loose on them. What the fuck are they doing to women? It's like that dick carrier that won the women's swimming championship, taking the win away from a girl that has been working for 12 years on her swimming career. And then comes her big day and she gets beaten by a dick carrier. And the sick society cheers it on. Yes, a sick society. Where are the real men? How can you tolerate these imposters destroying the dreams and careers of real women? And they stand there on the podiums and they brag about it. When I was a youngster, a guy like that, he would have had a fucking hard time to walk home. His mother would most probably come and pick him up and take him home in a fucking wheelbarrow. Shit like that was not tolerated. That was the days when a woman was a woman and men respected women and appreciated them for what they are. We cheered them on in their sports. Now look at this fucking thing, playing soccer against girls, and he shoulders them left and right, and the administrators find it was a fair tackle. Fair for who? Take that fucker and put him onto a rugby field where the national team is playing. Let him tackle one of those guys, and let's see. Put him up in a soccer game against the leading soccer players in the world, and let's see how long he lasts there. He won't last a minute. But the fucking problem is, our societies has been bullied, brainwashed and bullshitted into a place under the guise of equality. under the guise of human rights, under the guise of inclusivity, the lives of women has been destroyed. And I just have a message. Look at that girl rubbing onto this so-called fucking lesbian. She is part of the problem. She thinks she's a star, rubbing up to that cretin. But they have undermined themselves. And then the US wants to sanction Uganda because Uganda does not tolerate this cock. The world hates Putin because he doesn't tolerate this shit in Russia. This shit is not tolerated in the Middle East. This shit is tolerated in the corrupt, immoral, bankrupt West. Look at it, think about it, and then understand what you have done to women. Please give me a like and subscribe and share the thing. Thank you for your support.